What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nico. How are we doing today? Sorry it took so long to get started. I was having problems. Nothing wanted to work. But we are back. And we got it going. Still setting up a few last minute things here. We're playing a new game today. I played the first one back in 2019, 2020 when it first came out. And I never actually played it on the channel. It wasn't one of the games that I started with. So the Rise of Industry series has not been featured on my channel until now. And this game just came out, June 3rd, I believe. Yeah. So, sorry. Like I said, I'm just setting up a few couple things. Get the right words here in a minute. I have words. Alright. Just trying to get my windows set up here so we can do this properly. Alright. I was trying to see here if I could pull my chat over here. I could see it a little better. But apparently I can't. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alright. Anyways, we're gonna jump in on this. Sorry. Had to get that sorted out. Alright. Now we can jump in. We're gonna play the tutorial. See how this goes. Why are we capturing the full session? Whatever. Alright.
The last thing we need is somebody looking too closely at this thing. All right, I'll see you around. Hi, I'm Frank Wilson, and I want to turn you into a captain of industry. If you're hungry and you're willing to learn, I can teach you how to build a bulletproof investment portfolio, taking in everything from agriculture to aviation. But before I bestow my wealth of industrial experience upon you, I gotta be sure that you can handle yourself. So, welcome to Spoolsville. It's a little backwater burg where you can come to grips with the basics of business without causing too much damage to your reputation. Or mine. So here's your assignment. I want to see if you can figure out how to build the facilities to create VHS tapes. Nothing too taxing. Once you've figured out the lay of the land, so to speak, we can take off the training wheels and start making some real money. You ready? Good. Then I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Alright. Hello and welcome. It's me, Frankie. The board is very much into my business philosophy as outlined in my Frankie Says Business tapes. So they've hired me to help you get started here at Initial Logistics Incorporated. So welcome to the company. Hope you're taking notes, but don't worry if you're not. Like my informational tapes, you can always come back and revisit any part that you missed. It's going to be a whole new series of Frankie Says Business info tapes. It's going to be huge. Only one problem, we need tons of cassette tapes to get them out to my adoring public. That's where you can help. To get our goal of making cassettes, we've got to get plastic production running in this region. So I'm going to walk you through the process of going from drilling oil to making plastic to manufacturing cassette tapes. Ready to go? I mean, I guess. Do I have an option? Alright, first we need to acquire raw materials for plastics. We can buy those materials from someone else, but lucky for us, there's an ample crude oil deposit on this very island. It'll be cheaper and more profitable if we extract it ourselves, right? I mean, yeah. For some orientation, here's our regional headquarters complex. It contains a number of buildings, including a contract delivery depot, which we'll be learning about later. If you do well, you can take my corner office once my contract is up. I'll take it now, thank you. Alright, let's get a bird eye view. Move the camera by clicking and dragging with your left mouse button or WASD, as always. Want to get closer to the action, turn the mouse wheel. Or use ZX, okay. Need to change of perspective? Press down the middle mouse button and rotate the camera. Or Q and E. I like Q and E better. Great, and by the way, the right mouse button is used to cancel action and close dialogues. I'll remind you about it later, once an opportunity arises to use it. Now let's get to it. Right, yeah. Also notice the nearby city of Spoolsville. Right now it's a sleepy little town, but it will grow along with us. It will provide us with our most important asset, human capital. Good lord, there's a lot. To begin, we must build a proper facility to extract oil from this deposit. For your convenience, I have enabled the deposit overlay in the overlays bar on the top right of your screen, which shows natural resources in the ground. If you want to do this yourself, it's in the top right row of buttons. I'm sorry, what? I read that and it did not compute. Alright, to begin, we must build a proper facility. For your convenience, I have enabled the deposit overlay in the overlays bar. Okay. Got it. Oh, got it. It's the top right. Oh, okay. Yes. For oil extraction, we need a hydrocarbon extraction That's words. By the way, a complex is a connected collection of buildings in a specific industry. You might want to build a hydrocarbon extraction complex to extract crude oil, for example. Later, we'll be building a media production complex to make those cassettes I was talking about. To build a new complex, enter the build menu on the bottom. Okay. That's a lot of... Alright, start new complex. Okay. Wait a second. Whatever. And there. Okay. Road? Okay. Okay, we gotta build a road. Uh-huh. You tell I'm like actually reading. Until now the game is in pond, but in order to again. 3. Okay. Now that our central office is done, we can work on the buildings that will actually extract, store, and transport. Complexes are composed of specialized buildings that share access to storage. Okay. We need... an oil well. Okay. So we need a road. Right? Yeah. Okay. Already did it. Oh, I needed to build an access road. Ah. What have I done? I'm sorry, why? Okay, try this. Okay. There we go. Power line connector. Power line connector. Okay. And then access road. Okay. I think I'm getting it. Looks like, wait, okay. Finally, let's attach that connector to the local electricity. Okay. A water pipe. And let me guess, an access road. And then let me guess, a water pipe. Storage and transport. So we need a storage tank. Okay. Let's go. Now I think about all the space near the road is going to be prime real estate once we start shipping things out. So maybe we should put the storage somewhere else. Okay. Luckily, since the building is still under construction, we're going to refund when we delete it. Okay. Storage tank. There. Okay. Tanker loading facility. We need this. And then we need this. Okay. Wait for everything. Okay. So now we just gotta wait. What is happening right here? Right there. Overlapping roads. It was bothering me. Okay, continue. Slow that down. By the way, it is August 3rd, 1980. Now we're gonna go. Now we're good to go. If you click on the oil well, you can see that it is producing crude oil daily. Okay. I bet you're already. I bet you're already raring to go on plastic, aren't you? Well, not so fast. Now that we're paying folks to work, we're practically bleeding money. If only there was something lying around that we could sell. Hint, hint. Of course, all that crude oil will do nicely. Before we start turning any of it into plastic, you can get a jump start on profitability by selling the crude oil. Contracts. Alright, let's get started on trying to start a contract to sell crude oil. To start, let's inspect the contracts UI by clicking on the contracts highlighted in the button. Okay. Negotiate. We need to grow the business and direct. Let's have, okay. Okay, understood. Negotiating is simple. First, you select the resource you are interested in. Crude oil. Confirm. You want to sell it to them. Okay. Sign contract. Okay. Now your VP of Sales is off negotiating. This will take about a day. When negotiations are complete, you will receive a notification in your notification bar near the clock in the top left, inviting you to look over it one last time and accept final terms. Make sure the game is unpaused and it'll be ready tomorrow. Okay. We have $1 million. Oh, well, we are losing. Contract update. We have evaluated your proposal and are able to offer the following terms. Please let us know. 30 barrels, yep. Okay. We've got a deal to only pick up crude oil at the contract delivery depot at our headquarters. Okay. Understood. One of the ways we can do that is via deliveries. Deliveries will move a resource. We built a... Okay. With our loading all set up, you can set up a crude oil delivery from the hydro to your headquarters. Okay, headquarters. Okay. Get out of here, please. Okay. Add delivery. Crude oil. From here. To here. Yes. Confirm. Exit out of that. Continue. Incredible. With the oil flowing into our headquarters and our contract set, all we have to do is wait for the money to start rolling in. You can check contract events and other upcoming events in the calendar. Calendar? Okay. So now you're selling crude oil, but our goal is to still make set tapes, so we better get started making plastic. Okay, open the production manual. In the top right corner. I can read. Okay. Here you can review every resource, technology, building, and complex. I think you'll find it to be a great tool for planning production. How about a tour? I mean, I guess I really have no option. At the top, there are 4 tabs, each representing a different category of knowledge critical to running a successful industrial concern. Okay? On the left, you'll see all the options for your current tab. Don't get nervous. It's a lot of stuff, but I know you can handle it. I don't know. Here's all the basic information on what is currently selected to the left. In the details section, you'll see a couple of extra data points, as well as lists of related buildings, resources, technologies, and complexes. And lots of good info over here for resources, where they're made, found, or extracted, for buildings, inputs, and outputs, for complexes, buildings that can be constructed within, technology, items that are enabled when researched. Make sure you're back on the same report. Okay. Understood. Great plastic is made in a few ways. There's only one of these ways we care about right now. Follow that lead by clicking on the highlighted building in the daily. Okay. I have no idea. Looks like we have to start by placing a plastic production. We don't have the necessary technology. Let's navigate to that page now. Once you're on your own, you'll be doing your own R&D, but I'll arrange for your technologies while you're working here in Spoolsville. This page is for plastic. Okay. Alright, looks like we've got a plan. Let's leave the production manual for now, but you should check back in whenever you have a question or just want a plan. Let's leave it. Okay, understood. As we saw in the manual, we're going to need 10 barrels crude oil per day to get started, but we can't make that much with our current setup. We're going to have to upgrade the scale of the crude oil supply line. You should build another oil well or 2, that way we can keep our contract as well. Okay? Let's come over here. Oil well. Do it right here. And then you. Okay. And you know what? We're gonna place another one. Let's put our access roads. Alright. Letting that do its thing. Its thingy thing. Alright, now if you open the build menu as before, you'll notice that in addition, there is a plastic production. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this. Highway here. Let's do our access road. What? Right here? I effed up so bad. That's why you read first. Alright. So I can pretty much do this my own way. It's gonna let me. Let's do this. I don't want to put this too close to the city. So let's do that there. Okay. What else? A tanker loading. Industrial storage warehouse. Okay. Tanker loading. Okay. Okay. Power line. Uh, Power line. What? This should go. What, right here? build an access road down. And then we'll bring this down. Wow, that sucked. Hold on. Ah, crap. I effed everything up. Are you actually kidding? Okay. Water pipe. Alright. I hate that that's above ground. But whatever. We're still waiting for the there we go. Why are you... Is it not enough water? Okay. I'm so confused. So do I need more water? Well, we're gonna find out. No, it hadn't reached the frickin' water thing yet. Whatever. Let's see if that works. Apparently not. Apparently I still need more water. Um... Okay. Okay. Storage tank, loader facility. This is a loader facility, ain't it? No. This is industrial. F. There we go. I fixed it. Start a crude oil. Alright, how do I do the delivery thing again? Delivery. Wait, what do you need me to do now? Nothing. Delivery, add a delivery, crude oil to here. Add delivery, crude oil, confirm. What am I doing wrong? Crude oil. Wait a minute. I know now. This. That's right. We need 10 barrels a day. Right? Okay. What are you wanting me to build? Alright, look at you. You're practically a Mongol all on your own now that we have plastic. We're in touching distance from our cassette tape dream. For that, we'll need to start a media production complex. Okay. Looking at the production manual, it looks like that's going to take paper, and we can't make paper here in Spoolsville. We don't have the wood processing shops to do so, so it looks like you're going to need to buy some. I'm going to let you loose again. Go ahead and buy the contract to buy paper. Okay. Okay. Contracts. Negotiate new. Select resource. We want paper. Yeah, I want to buy. Okay. Okay. Select. Alright. So we need... what, media? And we could just place this wherever we want? Are we kind of free to do so? If we are, then I'm taking over. Alright. Produce 4 boxes of cassette tapes. Yeah. Let's do this here. Put our access road through here. And we need the power. Access road. Okay. Power line. Let's come this way with it. Okay. And then we need the water. With an access road. And the pipe, which we are also going to bring out this way. Okay. I forgot to build the storage. So we need this one. And then we need and that's it, right? I feel like I'm missing something. Right, we need to set up a delivery. Add delivery of plastic from here. Industrial loading. What is this? Industrial loading facility. Storage warehouse. Oh, no. There we go. And then industrial loading facility. Okay. Delivery. Add delivery. We need plastic to go from I'm so confused. Plastic production. Industrial loading facility. Hold on. Let's come this way. Okay. Industrial loading facility. Okay. I'm so getting confused. This is so complex. Add delivery of plastic from here to here. Okay. Uh. Okay. Okay. I think we got this. And then contract, assign, select resource, set tapes. Let's do 16 boxes. All right, and then let's add a delivery of cassette tapes to here. Okay. I think I'm getting it now. Oh, wait. Add delivery of paper from here, here. Okay. All right. Maybe we got it. Okay. Congrats, you've done it. You've officially done Frankie's tutorial training, and I can award you the certificate of completion with all the rights, honors, and privileges associated therein. I always wanted to say that. There's a whole lot more out there that can trip you up. Factory fires, utility contracts, regulators, but now that you've got the basics down, I'm sure you'll be able to weather any storm. Besides, if you ever have a specific question that wasn't covered in this tutorial, make sure to check Frankie's tips in the top right. Okay. Alright. So, let's do the campaign. Nico. What? We're gonna call this Nico Gaming Industries. And let's do this, and let's do that. We're gonna do... Oh, let's do... I would rather have real estate, I think. Allows one additional complex expansion facility in each colony. Actually, let's do this one. All right. Uh. I think of Jeffrey Dahmer. Uh. Trying to find someone that. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Okay. Next. Oof. We're starting with $10,000. F. Okay. All right. We're going to start in. Oh, wow. We're going to start in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Okay. Sure. I have no idea what we're doing. We'll at least get it started. Right? Maybe. Cool.
It was not a bribe. I accidentally dropped the envelope of cash while visiting the precinct. You know, kid, the moment I saw you, I said to myself, this kid's got something. A little rough around the edges, sure. A lack of style, maybe. Bad haircut. But the kid's got something. And then I said to myself, you know what this kid's got? Raw materials, baby. The kind of raw materials you find in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cleveland Browns. Birthplace of rock and roll.
Wow.
And your first stop on the way to the top. This city is sitting on a metaphorical gold mine of natural resources. All of it waiting for someone to come along and extract those raw materials so they can be transformed into something truly spectacular. Just like I'm going to do with you. So, I want you to get out there and show this nation that the heart of industry is still beating in Cleveland, Ohio. And for God's sakes, would you please do something about that hair? You're making us look bad.
Alright, well. Whatever. Alright. Cleveland was an industrial superpower. While it may seem that those glory days have faded, all of key factors that made Cleveland a powerhouse remain unchanged. The area still has excellent access to raw materials and retains significant technical know-how. Show the world that northeastern Ohio's industrial prowess is as much in the future as it was in the past by turning the area into a center for metallurgic output. Okay. Produce 200 coils of carbon steel over a period of 30 days. Okay. Alright. So, let us start here. So we should probably start this. Water, sand, iron. So we need to do this on top of this, right? Okay. All right. Let's do this right here. We'll make this come out this way. And then we'll make this one come out, what, right here? And then we need power, which is where in the heck? Right here. Build this on the back side. And then let's do the water. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. Making sure where all my water was. Okay. Okay. Once you're there, carbon steel and the resource. Now we need to do this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Contract. Negotiate. Sign. We need coal. I want to buy it. Sign contract. We need... Let's do... that there. We'll have this come down this way. No, we won't. Let's have the power lines run up this way. And then we'll do the same with the water. Cool. Alright, we need the industrial warehouse. Put that right there. Then the industrial loading bay that we could put right here. We'll have this access road here. Alright, we need to set up deliveries. Iron ore. Mineral loading. Did build the warehouse already, yeah. Okay. Delivery. Add delivery of iron ore from here to here. We need to build waste, it says. Okay. And then we'll do the same down here, yeah? No? Yep. Okay. Speed it up. Alright. Now, let's try and do this again. Iron ore. Confirm. No, what are we missing? A mineral loading facility. I thought I already built that. Industrial. Mineral loading facility. Okay. Add delivery of iron ore, yet again, from here Really? Here. We want... Okay. I hate it here. Okay. Didn't I already? I did. So I've got to do it again because I messed up. I hate it here. Whatever. Okay. To a lack of... Okay. So we need add delivery. Coal. From here to here. I hate it here. Alright. I am trying. Okay. Alright. Small. Okay. Contracts. Negotiate. Assign. We are looking for carbon steel. Firm. Sign contract. Okay. Do you have any in? I hate it. Why? Next shipment in 7 days. I hate it. Alright. So... Okay. 1 second. Um, Delivery. Carbon steel from here to here. No. Delivery. Add delivery of carbon steel from here to here. $12 a day. My God. Okay. We can't even be operational because we don't even have our coal. Which sucks. Okay. Okay. Delivery. Do I have another contract I can select resource coal you want to buy? I can't. Wow, this is kind of difficult. I think I did that. I don't know what's happening here. I can't seem to. Alright, hold on. Add a delivery of coal from here to here. But it won't let me. Okay. I'm so confused. What have I done? I don't get it. Am I doing something wrong? Am I like not getting the right stuff? No, I am. I just don't know why it's not. I don't understand why it's not letting me go from... I am so confused. It says... dump truck. My God. Okay. Try this. F. We're gonna figure this crap out in a second. I think we figured it out. It's just... Okay, wait a second. Where was that? Okay. I think we got it. Why can't I still not... Alright. I'm getting frustrated with this game. Apparently, I was not prepared. I might have to play around with this offline. So I'll tell you what. So we're not sitting here trying to figure this out for forever. We are going to freeze this stream. Okay. We're going to pop off here for like 5-10 minutes. I'm going to load up another game. And we will jump back in with one of our other games. I'm going to pick one. And we will continue playing one of our other games. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me as we successfully, or no, unsuccessfully, stressfully try to figure this out. So, with that being said, I will catch you guys next time.